So how are Canadian Iranians feeling about the recent developments in the region? Getting back to the war, of course. Are they staying hopeful? For some perspective, let's bring in Shervin Akhlaghi. And Shervin, really good to see you again. I can't believe so much has happened in just a week since we last spoke. And a week ago when you came on and you spoke, you were hopeful, you were jubilant, I think were some of the words that you used. How are you feeling now?
It's a complex that a lot of us Iranians are dealing with. No one really wants to see their country being bombed, but it kind of shows how desperate us Iranians are, in a sense that we have no hope for this regime to be reformed. So we are like, what is it called? We're looking forward to the strikes that are being carried out on IRGC, but at the same time, we don't want to see the places that we grew up being bombed, but at the same time, those places that are being bombed, targeted, are the same people who oppressed us for so long and killed us and tortured us.
Now, I want to talk a little bit more about how you're feeling, but I want to know about your family and any contact you've had and how they're doing, because that was, of course, a concern.
Of course, yeah. So it was 250 days. Iran has been in an internet blackout, 250 hours, pardon my language. And today, actually, I told one of the producers before coming here, one of my mom's cousins, she called my mom for a minute or two with her cell phone saying that, hey, just wanted to let you know, we're alive, we're good, we're not leaving the house. What she said, she was like, there's enough medicine and pharmacies are open, there's enough groceries, so in those terms, you're fine, don't worry about us. And that was the end of the phone call. I also received a phone call for a minute from one of my friends. That one was, a bit different. It was kind of scary in a sense that he was saying hey, just wanted to tell you I'm alive. This is a few days ago, by the way. And there's one thing that I want to tell you. There's staging IRGC besieged forces or police forces. They're going to the local mosques. They're stationing there. They're going into local schools and even local civilian buildings. They left the police stations and they're being stationed in things. So if one of those things get hit, I just want to let you know, that's what they're doing. And then he hung up. But I'm just glad that, some portion of my family from my mother's side is okay. But still, we can't contact them back home.
So. You can't contact them, but that must have been quite a relief to you to get that news today.
Yeah, of course. But we all have so many different family members back home. So that's just a portion of it. That's just maybe one side of the family. But I haven't heard from a lot of my friends or a lot of my uncles and aunts from the other side of the family. So.
Okay. Well, I hope they're okay too. But tell me a little bit about, because again, so much has happened. So now there's a new supreme leader who's the son of the leader that was killed. What do you make of that development, and what do you make of where you think things are right now in this war?
So Mojtaba Khamenei, he's well known to a lot of Iranians in his role in the suppression and the killings of the 2009 protests. It's well documented how involved he was. It's well documented how much money is embezzled. So Iranians really don't care who the regime puts in charge. We just want the regime to be gone, and we want our transitional leader, Crown Prince Reza Pahlavi, to come as a transitional leader and lead us to democracy. So it doesn't matter if they put Mojtaba or they put anyone else for that matter. Iranians are done with the regime. We don't want the regime anymore. We want to go towards a secular democracy.
So you want to go towards a secular democracy, but what do you make of how this war is being prosecuted in terms of the U.S.-led war with Israel and what we've been hearing, particularly from the U.S., from Donald Trump and other top officials about, is it over? Is it near to being over? And just kind of the objectives?
Honestly, the objective, well, I'm sure the Israelis and the Americans have their own objectives, but the objective for us Iranians is to get rid of these machines of oppression, especially the IRGC forces and the riot police and besiege, so they wouldn't have enough weapons. So by the time that this is over, we can get to the streets, we can take back our governmental buildings, and we can properly stage a proper revolution. But for that to be over, I think there's still things left. A lot of their machines were destroyed. A lot of their capabilities is hindered. But as an Iranian, we think there's still a way to go. And we hope that we see that day. I'm going to speak on behalf of my fellow compatriots. We see that day before Nowruz, the Persian New Year, which is going to be in a week or so, in actually 2 weeks or so. So, yeah, hopefully we are able to get back in the streets again and take back our country.
And are you hopeful about that? Do you remain hopeful that this is the outcome that you want is going to come?
We are hopeful. We have to remain hopeful because for the first time ever, the Iranians outside of Iran, the Iranians inside of Iran, we came together. You know, there was always this division in a sense that, well, a lot of Iranians moved out because they were forced out or because of economic reasons or political reasons. But now everyone is having each other's back. Everyone is being so friendly. Everyone is lending a hand. And we are trying, us Iranians outside in the diaspora, we are trying to be the voice of the voiceless, of our compatriots that can't be heard in Iran. The portion of it is regime cut out the internet and said, we're only going to give the internet to the people who are going to voice the regime's voice. This is the secretary of the president who said that, of the Iranian president. So we are here and we're so grateful to be able here to voice the concerns of our fellow compatriots back home.
Shervin, it was good of you to come back. I hope you will come back again and we'll touch base as this goes on, but I appreciate it very much.
Thank you for having me.
Shervin Akhlaghi speaking to us, an Iranian Canadian.
Thank you.